Destiny Islands was probably one of my favorite worlds growing up. And although it is quite simplistic, there was something about it, the whole vibe. But growing into my adult years now, I'm realizing there is also value to some depth and detail. There's certain things on this island, like the secret cave, that contain spoilers to the game and the future events. And I thought, well, why not expand it a bit further on this concept and introduce some plot points and symbolism towards the games across different timelines. Kingdom Hearts is very hard to follow. So I tried to keep it that scratchy or chalky style in the way the art is done, and I separated these clips into two different portions on the cave. So now it should be showing the right hand side portion, the comparison of that. Now there is definitely some untouched areas that I do want to build on, but these videos are generally, I get to the point where I'm half satisfied because I want to avoid burnout. I've got an entire game that I'm doing textures for, so as long as I can get about 60 to 70% happy with the placeholders I currently have, that's my aim. So progressively I will be making returns to various worlds I've edited to continually do some touch-ups. And the fauna in this island specifically is very, very repetitive. And I don't have too much leeway. So there's one texture for almost all of the plants, which is unfortunate. But I've found ways to somewhat work with this. And even as the clips go forward, I'm trying to introduce like plant life or marine life that would look vaguely similar, pardon me, to the areas I live in too. And it's really confusing working with these textures. Sometimes it adds these strange things, but I am gradually getting more experienced. And as worlds progress, you'll notice some quite big improvements, and don't worry about that, they will come to the early game with time. And even the main trio in this game, I want to have them look fresh, but they're not the only characters I will be editing on. So certain side ones, just like the kids on the island, I'm trying to think of his name, Walker, soon. These are very, very basic, just know that. They will be getting a pretty big improvement to the textures I have done. So if Walker, I really want to add more detailed waves to his pants. And Selfie, I believe that's her name, I just wanted it to be closer to her Final Fantasy counterpart. So now you get to see some of the smaller nitpicky details that I changed. But one thing that's really rewarding is even if my textures are primitive, seeing them inside of a cutscene was very, very awesome.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?